Hey everybody, I am doing a haul today. I'm going to Texas. It's a little town just south of Houston that I'm going to be picking up in. And then I'm going to be heading back. I'm probably only going to get as far as Louisiana tonight, heading back towards Georgia where I'm dropping the horse off at. This horse is a retired prison horse, a retired Texas prison horse, and he is a rescue. I'm picking up from a rescue out in Texas. I think it's prison horse and or police and prison horses rescue or something like that or other. I can look it up, but I'm going to tell you the exact rescue it is later because I would like to kind of advertise their rescue and bring awareness to it. That's what it is all about. You know, I work for a rescue full-time during the week, so networking is one of the best ways to get donations in for your rescue. And I'm also dropping off to another rescue in Georgia. I do not know the name of that rescue yet, but I know the name of the lady. So when I get there, I'll figure out kind of what the name of their rescue is, and I'll go ahead and advertise that one too. I am going to try something a little bit different this time. I know a lot of you have been asking me to show the horses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some filming with the horse, and if I get permission from the owner, and only if I get permission from the owner, I will post those videos or add them to this video. So keep an eye out for that, and I will also give you updates when I know more. Well, that'll be towards the end of the video, actually. When I'm dropping off, I'll be asking her if I could use those videos to kind of post on here. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and do the time lapse. I know it's been a while. It's been a couple weeks since I've done one of these videos. I have been busy. I've had quite a few hauls in the past few weeks. Just they've been short hauls, so I didn't feel like starting up the time lapse and all that. And I had my best friend visit me last weekend from out in California. Came out here and spent the weekend with me and my fiance Caitlin. So we didn't do any filming. I had actually 3 hauls last weekend, but he was just along for the ride. But I'm gonna go ahead and start this up, and I will see y'all later. The Tennessee River. This is Perry County in middle Tennessee here. There it is. everybody, I just wanted to give a quick update. I am currently going over the Mississippi River. So let me show you. And here is the Mississippi River. Can't really see it that well. But this is also the first time I've hauled through Arkansas. I have been to Arkansas before briefly. It was just real quick. We were going down to Mississippi and came into Arkansas for like, I don't know, less than 5 minutes. So this is actually the first time I've been to Arkansas. Like, actually been to Arkansas at least. But yeah, this trip's going good so far. Got Hondo there in the back. Actually, it's getting pretty cold, so I don't have the hammock with me. I've got a few blankets though in the back, and I've got like a yoga mat I laid out in the back seat. I got all the seats up and everything out the back there. So I'm just going to be sleeping in the cab of the truck for tonight. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to pick the horse up tonight and start heading back, or if I'm just going to kind of be in the town there where the horse is and sleep and then pick up in the morning. I don't know yet. I'm still trying to work out the details. But I just wanted to give you all that update. Oh, Hondo found his food back there. All right, well, I'll see y'all later. Hey everybody, I am about halfway through Arkansas now. I'm looking for a place to stop and fuel up. That's gonna be the first fuel up of the trip. And I believe I'm still about, I don't know, maybe 7 hours away from where I'm picking up at. When I stop for fuel here, I'm gonna call the lady and kind of see what she's got in mind, or see if there's anywhere close I can park my truck and sleep for the night. And I might just load up in the morning and head out instead of loading up and trying to find a layover barn a couple hours down the road. Might just be a little easier that way. But it really all depends on what time I actually get there to the place. I mean, if I get there like 7 o'clock, I might load up and drive till about 11, so that gives me about 4 hours of driving after I pick up. And then tomorrow I will only have to drive 10 hours to drop off, and I think it'll be like another 3 or 4 hours home from where I'm dropping off. So I don't know, might do that. That might be easier. But I just want to give you all an update. I'm gonna stop the time lapse for a bit here, and after I fuel up, I'll go ahead and turn it back on. And as you all know, once the sun goes down, I don't like doing the time lapse because it just really can't see anything, and just lights driving back and forth. Hondo's over here snoring. He's asleep. He sleeps with his eyes open sometimes. Oh, there he goes. He's awake. All right. Well, I'll see y'all later. So my last long video I did, I started telling some horse stories upon request by somebody who watches my my channel here. I got another one for y'all. This one is about Bishop Mule Days. Excuse me. This is a competition that I went to with my college team. We're actually the first team from my college to go there, and we were the 2017 Reserve World Champions for the Interscholastic Pack team. It was a really fun experience. But something I remember was that year that we won, or we got second place there. They had the costume class, and we dressed up as rock stars. So that was I think that was the theme that year, is rock and roll or something like that. But I had a long wig on, and I had the hat, all that, and my costume was a cowboy slash. So, I had my boots on, button up, I got the glasses on. It was a pretty cool experience. But what I wanted to get to on that is it's like several competitions that you have to go through with this whole event, and it was I think the second competition or the second event that we did inside the competition. It was the pack relay, and for the pack relay, what we had is we had part of our team was on the right side of the arena. All of our equipment was in the center of the arena, and then we had one other teammate down on the left side of the arena holding 2 mules and a horse. And what we had to do is we had to run across the arena, grab our gear, run to the other side, tack our animals up, get the saddle on the horse, get the pack saddles on the mules, throw our boxes on, throw our tarps over, throw our hitch, and it was pretty crazy watching that, especially like when I was running across the arena. We made a mistake. We got some really heavy metal boxes instead of just grabbing some plastic boxes. So I picked up all 4 of our big metal boxes, along with, I think I had the tarps on top of them too. And I remember after I got that stuff picked up, and I was running across the arena there to the animals, I see this one lady just getting dragged by a mule. And as this lady's getting dragged with the mule, there's another lady, an older lady, standing in front, like going towards her animals to try to get them tacked up. And this lady just got leveled by this mule. And I meant, like, she flew off of her feet. It was pretty crazy to watch, but I couldn't do anything. I was still running towards my animals with the boxes, and those boxes were clanging together. I almost fell over a couple of times. I finally got over there, and we got everything thrown on the animals, and we took off across the finish line, and we looked behind us, and we were the first ones across the finish line. That was the first event that we won for that competition. The second year, the costume, I think the costume class theme was heroes. So there's people, dressed up as like first responders and all that, DC, Marvel. But we decided to go as DC. So I was dressed up as Superman. I was riding the horse through this competition, and we had one of our mules behind us, and we dressed up the mule as Batman. So it was our Bat Mule. And we had somebody dressed up as the Green Lantern, we had somebody dressed up as the Flash, and then we had Wonder Woman. We did have somebody on our team that knew how to trick rope, so she was just walking around as Wonder Woman with the trick rope, twirling it around. She was having a good old time. person that had dressed up as Flash, there was like this little flap on the front of his costume. And this competition is this part is judged, and the point of it is it's a comedy class. They're looking for who's getting the most reactions out of the crowd, and we're doing this in front of several thousands of people. And he's got the flap on his chest for the Flash costume. He just dancing around the arena. I'm riding the horse, toting along the bat mule, and he just stops randomly. He looks at the crowd and he lifts up that flap, and they all just started busting up laughing. It was a real good time. But I just wanted to share a couple stories with about the mule days, and I have a lot more stories about mule days, but that won't be good for now. I'm gonna go ahead and get the time lapse back on, and I hope y'all are enjoying this video. Hey everybody, just a quick update. I am almost to Texas. Going in through Texarkana, and I'm heading down to Houston, and the place I'm picking up is just there below Houston. Now I do have to correct a mistake I made earlier. I said I was going to be picking up this horse from the Texas Prison and Police Horse Rescue. That is not the case. This is at somebody's house, so I was mistaken there. The person that reached out for me was from that rescue, though, to try to get this this ride kind of figured out for this horse. And the reason that that person was doing that is because it is a retired prison horse, which I think is pretty cool. But regardless, I will see if I can get permission to put him in this this clip and all that. And yeah, but I will keep y'all posted. I think I'm about to go over the Texas line. So I got a quick story. It's about, I don't know if I've talked about Teg before, but Teg was a horse that I owned out in California when I was given lessons in Sacramento. He was one of the first horses I actually bought myself, and he is a Mustang. He's from the Susanville herd in California, and he was actually trained in the inmate training program through the Susanville Correctional Facility. And he was also selected for the Mustang Makeover, and he went through that as well, and I guess he did pretty well in that. After he was done with all that stuff, though, he was adopted out by this family, and they owned him for several years. Or I don't know if it was several years, but they owned him for a couple years, I believe. And he was really great for them at first, and then he's kind of started just having some issues. He had an issue with bucking and just kind of listening and all that. So I ended up buying him for $3,500, and I just did a restart on him. So I did about 2 weeks worth of groundwork, just messing with him, trying to figure out where there was any holes in the training, and there was some holes with his desensitizing, so I just went ahead and got that all fixed up, patched up, and I started riding him, and he was one of the best horses I've ever rode. And I actually had him for about 2 years, and it got to the point where I was giving my lessons off of him, kind of with the kids there that I was giving lessons to. And when I was going to move out of California, I knew that I couldn't take my horses with me, at least at first. So I figured out a spot for both of them now. I had this one horse that I've been riding since I was a young kid. His name is Jim. And Jim, about that time, he was pushing about 30 years old. And we just put kids on him to do like pony rides and like really small kids to do trail rides, and he was perfectly healthy and sound. He was getting supplemented with Previcox and MSM, just kind of help with his joint health. And so with Tag, right before I moved, I ended up selling him to a couple students of mine that were getting lessons from me. I sold him to their parents so that they could have a horse to take to do gymkhana events, so barrels, pole bending, different events, stuff like that. And with Jim, I knew I couldn't really sell him. He was about 30-year-old horse, so I ended up donating him to another lesson program in Davis, California. And before I did that, I did do one last ride on him just to kind of say goodbye to him. And he used to be a reiner, so he was I guess pretty big in the reining world. He didn't win a lot of money, but he won over, I believe, $200,000 while he was doing reining. So that's what I did. I brought him in the arena for our last ride, and I asked him to do a reining pattern, and he did it perfect. Now, I've never really asked him to do a reining pattern before this, but I knew what his history was, and I was just blown away. I mean, it's a 30-year-old horse going out there, and he's doing everything I'm asking him to do, and he's doing it great. I just remember the last stop I asked him to do, he gave me a solid like 5-foot slide, and right after that I hopped off, and the next day we put him on the trailer and brought him over to that lesson program, and he's about 33 years old now, and he is still going strong, giving lessons specifically to kids that are special needs. But Tag is still going out there too. He did get injured a while back. He injured one of his hocks, I believe. This was about a year ago, and he is recovering well. He's just actually been cleared to ride again, so they're going to start taking new events again. But just wanted to share that story real quick with y'all. Well, it looks like I was wrong. That was the sign for Louisiana, so I'm officially in Louisiana right now, and then it looks like I'll be going into Texas from here. I didn't realize I was going to be going through Louisiana first. That's kind of cool. give another update when I'm getting close to Texas. I thought I was already getting to Texas. But alrighty, I'll see y'all later. Have a good one. It's a very small little sign right there, but it was the shape of Texas and it said Texas on it. I hope that y'all got to see it. There might be another sign up here somewheres. But this is the third new state I've been in today. So when I get home, I'll be adding 3 more stickers to the back of my trailer for Arkansas, Louisiana, and Texas. I actually am driving back through Louisiana tomorrow. I'll be going through southern Louisiana. I won't be going through Baton Rouge or anything like that, but I'll be going pretty close before I start heading back up north and go towards Georgia. There's the Texas sign. It's a little bit bigger and easier to see. Alrighty, I guess I'll do a little bit of time lapse for y'all, and at least until the sun goes down, you guys can see the sunset and all that good stuff. Alrighty, hope you enjoy. that is all I'm going to be filming for tonight. I hope that y'all have enjoyed this video so far. I will be picking up the horse tomorrow. I might give you all a quick update when I stop for the night too. Other than that, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And there's more coming soon. Alright, bye. Alright, well I made it to where I'm picking the horse up at. I'm just waiting on someone to come out to tell me where this horse is. I'll be loading them up, and I did get permission from the new owner to go ahead and film him, so you guys will actually be able to see the horse that I am hauling this time. I know that's different from what I've been doing. I just really wanted to be careful with making sure I'm respecting everybody's privacy and all that, but I did get permission to show this horse, so I will go ahead and do that. But all right, I'm gonna go load the horse up, and I will show you all the horse when it's on the trailer.
Or is it?
Yeah. Oh, I guess it works. All right, here he is. He's got his hay, he's got his water, he's got about 4 inches of shavings down there.
We got extra hay for the road too.
And we got some extra hay. Hey everyone, so I got the horse loaded as you all saw. It's a very, very beautiful horse. I guess it's a warm blood. They use warm bloods for police horses and in the prison systems. But he is covered in brands, and those are just, I'm pretty sure, identifiers for the prison system. I did find a spot to stop for the night. It's a Buc-ee's. I just love Buc-ee's, so I'll be able to try their breakfast because I haven't had their breakfast before. Usually when I'm around the Buc-ee's, it's later in the afternoon. But it is just outside of Houston, Texas. That's where the Buc-ee's I found is, and that's on the route that I am going. So I'm excited about that. I did want to show y'all Houston real quick though. I had no idea I was really coming up on it, and I was talking to Caitlin on the phone, speaker, but I looked up and I saw it, and yeah, it's a huge city. I wasn't expecting that, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera around and show y'all Houston real quick. There is part of Houston, but yeah, I wasn't expecting such a big city. I guess it's been flat and rural for most of the trip, and then all of a sudden I just see this big city pop up in front of me. So it kind of caught me off guard. And this is what I saw coming up here soon when I looked up. Not this exactly, it's from the other side of the city, but you'll see it when I get closer here. To see with all the light polluting it. hop off and get back to the GPS, and I will give you all an update when I am all settled in for the night. I'll see you later. All right, everybody, I am stopped for the night. I am at a Buc-ee's. The horse is all settled in the back. It's got hay, it's got water. The family that had the horse, their kids named him Yoshi. So his name is Yoshi until the new owner, I guess, decides to give him a different name. But he's a super sweet, just older horse. And I will show you more of him tomorrow. Before I get on the road, I'll show him while I'm giving him hay in the morning and checking his water. I believe Buc-ee's has free water and free air, so I can go ahead and top his water off before I hit the road too. But I am tired. I've got myself some dinner. Got water. Hondo's got dinner. Hondo's got water. So it's time to hit the hay. All right. I'll see y'all in the morning. Good morning, everybody. I just got woken up by a parking lot attendant. Apparently, there is no overnight parking or sleeping allowed at Buc-ee's. But I got about 4 hours of sleep in, so that's good. That's really disappointing, actually, in Buc-ee's. I don't know why they don't allow that. There's some logical reasons as to why they don't, but I mean, for some things, I don't know why they would. Like, someone's driving, their dog tired, not allowed to catch a couple hours of sleep in the parking lot. Anyways, I am just gonna go around and park on the other side real quick. I'm gonna run inside. I'm gonna grab some breakfast and some energy drinks, and then I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna go ahead and make sure the horse has got enough food and water, and then I will be on the road. Here he is, and it looks like he still has plenty of hay for this morning. And water looks good for it now as well. Well, I hope you enjoyed that Louisiana sunrise there. I didn't even know we were in Louisiana. I didn't see the sign for it, but we are now in Louisiana. I'm just stopping real quick. Use the bathroom, stretch my legs. I'm still kind of waking up from, getting woken up at Buc-ee's. But, alright. I'm going to take a quick break from the time lapse too. probably turn on the time lapse again in about an hour or so. I'm getting closer to Baton Rouge, but I'll see y'all then. So I am looking for somewhere else to stop real quick and grab some food. I do have to get fuel here soon, and I'm still about, maybe 8 hours away from where I'm dropping off at. The place I just pulled off to didn't have any food, and I didn't really have anything I was looking for. I gotta find a spot to fill this water trough back up too. It's still got some water back there, but I do want to fill it up before I take him all the way, just so he has water for the whole trip. Keep an eye out. I keep seeing signs for Cajun food, and I haven't really tried Cajun food before, so trying to find something good over there. Alrighty, I'll see y'all later. Is a quick update on Yoshi. Here he is. So in the Texas prison system, they do brand their horses, I guess. He's got a 360 there. He's got an M there. I think he's got anything on that side, but he's also got the 2-star here. Now there's a code for this. It's supposed to say exactly how old they are, but I don't know it. He doesn't have anything here on this side. Yep. It's a big old warm blood. Hi, buddy. Hey, everybody. So I am getting back on the road. I just stopped off at a restaurant. It's called Walk-On's Bistro and Bar. It's got authentic Cajun food, I guess. I don't know. I've never had it before, but it tastes pretty good to me. I had some boudin balls, and that's the first time I ever had boudin balls, and they were pretty good. And I also had my first po' boy, which was a shrimp po' boy. That was pretty good too. But I am feeling refreshed. I have some energy and I'm ready to get back on the road. I still have about 7 hours left. This last couple hundred miles, I guess, has been going pretty slow. I've had to make a lot of stops, but now I am ready to drive until I run out of fuel pretty much. So let's get the time lapse going. Heading to Mississippi. everyone, it's getting pretty dark, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn that time lapse off. I believe I still have about 2.5 hours left until I get to where I'm dropping Yoshi, this horse, off. So the next filming that you'll see is me unloading the horse, and then I will get a video review, and that will be the end of the video. Did you guys know what his name is?
Yoshi.
Yoshi. I thought that was pretty cool.
Me too. We're keeping it. That's his name. Hey guys, my name is Shelly and I'm filming this for him. I just want you to know that he has just absolutely been wonderful to work with. He's communicated. He sent pictures and videos. He's been absolutely just a gem to work with.
This really is not ideal with this hair right here.
Yeah, that bail busted open. That's okay. They'll figure it out. Hi, Yoshi. Come on, buddy.
Not a kid.
You want me to take him?
Yeah.
Oh, babe, you want to take? Oh, here. If you'll just hold that filming for him.
You got a car coming up, too, just so you know.
I will. Wait here for just a second. Hi, Yoshi.
He's a cool horse. Do you know how old he is?
He is 19.
19.
19. Yeah.
So it's 2002 model. That's
It
what
is.
the 2 is for right there.
That's it. That's a
All right.
2002.
Same as my Harley.
That's right.
You do have the pockets for the too.
Great, great. We safe, babe?
Yep.
Come on, Yoshi.
Here comes another one.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna wait one more minute. Hold on. Just to be on the safe side. I know you're holding that open. Hold on, baby. Let's get you out of here. Hold on, Yoshi. He's a good baby. Come on, Yoshi. Come on, baby. Come on. Good boy. My good dog place. Oh,
Yep.
oh. Easy.
It's getting hot, that's why.
Good boy. Buddy. Hi, buddy. You're okay. You're okay, baby. Good boy. Easy, Yoshi. Good boy. Easy. Oh. Easy, Yoshi. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Oh. He's
Here's
beautiful.
Coggins. He really is. He's a cool horse.
He's a cool horse.
Yeah.
You've spent, hi.
He was with me for just under 24 hours.
Oh my goodness, hi. Oh, he's a big one.
If it was any warmer, I would have been sleeping in the back of the trailer with him.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I got you, like I said. Whoop, I think he's still filming, so. Hello,
Somebody please.
hello.
Hi.
Is there anything you want to say to your people? This is your video.
Well, thank you all for watching, and please like and subscribe.
Absolutely.
I apologize for the camera work.